Sai Ram. Welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online services. Let's learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblekar. So today we are going to do some more rules of pronouns. Those of you who have not watched the earlier rules, please go back to the series and see because that is very important to understand the further rules. Okay. So now we are going to rule number 7 through 9 in this lesson. So now let us see what rule number 7 says. Rule number 7, decide whether to use the subject or the object pronoun after the words then or as. Okay. So decide whether to use the subject or the object pronoun after the words then or as. Now let us see what it is. Okay. To understand better, always we have to have examples. Ram is as smart as Sham. So we say Ram is as smart as he. Okay. So Sham is taller than I. Yes. So now we go to rule number 8. That is rule number 7 is very easy. The possessive pronouns yours, his, hers, its, ours, theirs and those and whose do not need apostrophes. You know what is the meaning of apostrophes? Okay. So apostrophe is this. See here, can you see this apostrophe? Yes. So never write yours, hers, etc. with the apostrophe. Okay. So always write yours. No need of apostrophe. Okay. Now let us see examples. This book is hers. Hers. We don't write apostrophe s. So this book is hers. Now, is this book yours? Is this book yours? So yours, but there is no apostrophe s. Okay. Correct. Now rule number 9. The only time its, that is it apostrophe s, has an apostrophe is when it is a contraction for it is or it has. The only time whose has an apostrophe is when it means who is one who has. There is no apostrophe in oneself, so do not write one's self. It's clear? Now let me read again. The only time its it apostrophe s has an apostrophe is when it is an contraction. Instead of saying it is, we say its. So that time we will have an apostrophe s. Okay. For it is or it has. The only time whose who apostrophe s has an apostrophe is when it means who is one who has. Okay. There is no apostrophe in oneself. So do not write one's self. So you should always write oneself. O-N-E-S-E-L-F, not O-N-E-S apostrophe S S-E-L-F. Okay. Now let us see the examples. She's. So instead of saying she is, we did the contractions, right? So if you have not done the contractions, please go and see the contractions. She's the one who's always first in the class. She's, that is she is, instead of saying she is apostrophe s, the one whose, that is who is, who's always first in the class. Okay. Now, the weather reached its highest reading. The weather reached its highest reading. Okay. So, there is no apostrophe S because the weather reached. So, when we want to say it is, we are contracting that, then only it will be its, that is it apostrophe S. Otherwise, it will be its only. Okay. Highest reading. He is. Instead of saying he is, we say his. He apostrophe S. The one whose son is always on time to school. So, hope you have understood. His. Instead of saying he is the one whose son is always on time to school. Okay? Yes. So, now let us see the loud reading and handwriting practice. I hope all of you have kept a separate book for our handwriting and loud reading. So, anytime you want to, tell somebody some good things, just open the book and read some of the thoughts. These are beautiful thoughts which are, congregated by a lot of thinking. It is useful for everybody, right from small children to adults also. Okay. So, life becomes more meaningful when you realize the simple fact that you'll, instead of saying you will, we are contracting it. So, you'll have a apostrophe. Yes, you'll never get the same moment twice. So, enjoy your now. So, what do you mean? Just 2 minutes before I told you something. Can I get that back? No. See, the memory is there, but I can't get that moment again, isn't it? So, even like yesterday, you might have done something or enjoyed something. Can you get it back? Only the memory remains, but that moment where we enjoyed that, it won't come to us back. So, enjoy your now. So, now you should see that whatever you do is always correct, which will be helpful to others and which will be liked by God. So, always think when you do something whether this will be liked by God. Okay. So, that should be the question in mind, then only do something. Okay. Thank you. So, thank you for listening to me so patiently in Let's Learn English program in Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam series of Let's Learn English program by me, Kalpana Heblekar. Sai Ram, thank you very much.